Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Josh and Many Things. My name is Josh. I like many things, and it is Monday. And seeing as how it has to be a short stream because I have to get up early, I figured we'd go ahead and do another round of writing. Been a while. I am streaming over on YouTube and Twitch, so I will try to differentiate whenever I'm talking to different people. So, hope you're all having a good Monday. I know mine has been busy, but anywho. Oh, I guess we should get started, huh? I'm not going to do any timers or anything. We're just gonna chat and write together, or you guys can just watch me write silently from the corner in the dark. It's fine. Whatever you guys want to do. I don't really care. I'm just happy you guys are here with me. We are still working on this grim dark horror story, still trying to get through chapter 1. It is slow going, but it's one of those stories that it's been on my mind and I cannot seem to get it out of my head. In fact, I was joined to invite a D&D group, which is going to start this Friday. Well, I'm going to start going this Friday. They've been doing it for a while, and I'm basing my character off of the main character in the story. So, yeah. Let's see. I need to make some adjustments here. Adjustment number 1, move my keyboard to the center of my typing area. There we go. Man, I feel like I was cross-bodying it. No need you guys to tell me if the music is too loud, if you can't hear it. I bought Spotify Premium for you guys, so I want to make sure I have the sound level right. Chat, we need a name. We need a name for our guide. That means the one viewer I have, assuming is probably Reskin. You may pick a name if you'd like. Let's see. Long Wilderness Walks over there on YouTube saying, just thinking about me, bro. And Mr. Dude, I agree. I was thinking about you the other day too. By the other day, I mean every day. Every day I think about you. How are things going, man? Things going good? Minus the whole mishap with the canoeing trip, kayaking trip. What's the topic? Justin over on YouTube. I need a name for a small female character who's acting as the guide for our main character in the story. It's a grimdark fantasy. No real, I'm not like set in any kind of, can't think of the word I'm thinking of. There's no like specific type of name I'm looking for, just any name. I'm just terrible with names. So, taking suggestions for names. Volvatus, huh? Hmm. Come on. Come on, Long Wilderness Walks. My parents are going to read this story. Vanity, right? We're seeing a lot of V names. Let's see if we can't come up with something. Let's see. To the internet. What are some folk? Let's see. We got Cindy. You know what? We'll do that. We'll go with Cindy. All right. Well, I will need a second name. So Justin, if you want to come up with a second name, I will use that for her sister. Long Wilderness Walks, you had your chance. You gave me Cindy. It's Justin's turn. Tatia. Okay, that works. Her sister will be Tatia. So let me make a note of that real quick. I'm going to come up here to the plot. We're going to come down here. So we got Cindy and Tatia. This is going to be the Cindy's sister. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you guys. I always have to use, I use this this app. It's called Fang, Fantasy Name Generator. I usually use that whenever I'm writing by myself. Let's see. Oh, Long Wilderness Walks. I bottled that that rum flavored mead from the last time you watched me live stream. I was just talking about that. I don't know, man. My next event is the end of end of March, beginning of April. It's a 2-weekend event up near Albuquerque, and then I got into a new Renaissance fair in May. I'll probably in April. I'll need to make another big batch, so that's when the next brew episode will be. Let's see. Justin asking, is it a sci-fi feature story or is it based on near possible events? No, think of it more as like Sherlock Holmes. Well, Sherlock Holmes is a monster hunter type of deal. And Reskin over on Twitch is asking, don't you mean we? Yes, Reskin will be joining me for those events as well. I will. I'll give you a heads up. But back to Justin's question, it's a grimdark fantasy. The main character, it's almost like it's like a fantasy horror, really. Main character, his name's Edwin. He works for the world's largest library, and he travels from village to village, writing down histories of those villages, cultures, and stuff like that, trying to keep the library itself up to date. And he's just arrived at this one named Oakwood. And spoiler alert, there's a werewolf, so he has to try to figure out who the werewolf is, while also there's magic involved and stuff too. He's known as a scribe, and he has a weapon called a quill, which is basically a short spear. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of the story. Speaking of Reskin, I need to contact one more event to see if I can get into it this year. No, this isn't. It's not modern times. This is fantasy, like typical medieval fantasy, basically. So he's in a mountain village right now. I don't even think I have a name for this world yet, but Chronicles of a Choreographer. Well, I do have a name for because it is going to be a series, hopefully. Where did I put the name? Oh, it's on. It's on a first draft I gotten rid of. I actually do have another story I'm kind of working on called Diary of a Goblin Sapper, which is this one up here. It's currently sitting at 16,000 words. I did have like an overarching title for these. I just don't know what it is now. Which one? Which world? This world? The world for this story? Oh, you know what? It's in the first draft of my first novel-length piece of work. Where is that? I don't know why I minimized that. Leave this up. Where do I have that? That's on a different account. God, it's gonna be hard to find. This world is like a medieval fantasy world. He works for a place called the Athenaeum, which is the world's largest library. And I actually started off with a novel-length story that takes place in the future, and the main character of that story actually finds a book written by this guy from the past. So, dude, I have so much ADHD. I don't get much writing done on my streams because I get sidetracked so much. Let's Let's see. The original story for this one was the moon god of Ashenvale, and I was like, man, that sounds really familiar. Then I remembered Ashenvale's a location in World of Warcraft. Like, oh, whoops. Bad. I better change that. No, I do. So I don't know if you noticed, my name is Josh of Many Things, and I do many things. So I do. I've dabbled in animation. I do my own artwork and stuff like that. The If you notice up there in the corner, that's my first novella that I published. I did the cover on that. In fact, let's. Where's my image? There it is. So I did that on stream over on Twitch. There's a short of it on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to check that out if you want to see it done in like 800% speed. So I've also working on some video stuff and some music stuff as well. That's in the works. So the Gateway program. No, man, I've been out of school for way too long for anything like that, I think. No problem. Long Wilderness Walks. Speaking of, Justin, if you're into camping videos, Long Wilderness Walks does like long form camping videos. They're really cool. Really cool. Hey, Coffee Quills over on Twitch. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. More coffee? You got it. Right here. Oh, that's good stuff right there. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube for people just joining us. So I'm trying to differentiate whenever I'm talking to a different group. So hey, no hurry, Coffee Quills. I appreciate you. I appreciate the raid either way. It is. I'm almost done with this first chapter of this story. So, and I appreciate the follow too. I'll send one back your way real quick if I can. I have to go over to my other screen first. There we go. You got yourself another follow. And this screen is all messed up with so many things. Well, hello, Kessbird. How are you doing? Kessbird, I am currently talking to Long Wilderness Walks and Justin over on YouTube. I'm streaming on both of those right now. So. Oh, book title idea? Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. Let's see. Pulled into another work meeting, so I have to lurk for a bit. She'll be back later. Sounds good. Time zone fun. I hear you. Yeah, I'm in Mountain Standard Time, and this is a shorter stream for me on Mondays and Wednesdays because I have to take my kid to school in the morning. The Red Knight of Caven and the Owl Beast. Interesting. Can I copy from here? I cannot. Okay, well, let's see here. Let me make another note. Speaking of, I had a dream last night about me and a guy I used to work with decided we were going to work for a railroad division of the mining company that we worked at. And and in the process ended up in some kind of railroad special forces competition. It was super weird. So that got me thinking maybe I could do like an old Western style story with special forces that guarded the railroad from train robbers. Let's see. Anyhow, beast. Okay. So I got that saved right here. Book title ideas. I do a lot of my writing by the pants. So a lot of times I'll just get a title idea and be able to come up with some kind of story for it. So if you guys want to see any of that, spout out some book titles and I'll see what I can work with. Especially if you don't mind them being like super short stories. Hey, Sneaky Science, appreciate the follow. You're in Oklahoma for now. Okay, looks like Justin and Longwood and Swalks are having their own conversation over on YouTube. So, have any of you over on Twitch done any of those New York midnight contests? Or have you heard of them? If not, I'm going to, there's a link to it. It's a writing contest. They have several different types throughout the year. Winners get some money. It's a lot of it is short form, 500 words, 1,000 words. I even think they have a 100-word microfiction contest. It's a lot of fun. It's very challenging because you don't know what you're writing about until it starts and you have 48 hours to come up with a story. It's good stuff. It's good for the brain. Trying to get that to try to get your brain to work, which mine doesn't work very well. And also for those joining us, obviously I'm doing so much writing right now. I am Joshua Many Things. I do many things. If you go over to my YouTube, I have a lot of building projects that I do. I stream 5 nights a week, 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. Play a lot of video games. I played Dark and Darker last night. I do a lot of Marvel Rivals. I did a lot of Paladins before they shut down or stopped updating, whatever you want to call it. So, anywho, let's see if I can get some more words down. I also own a meadery, and I will occasionally stream. Well, occasionally, I did it once. I streamed my brewing process for honey wine, and I plan on doing more of that starting in April. So. Let me get caught up on my YouTube side here. was not almost gored by a deer. You should tell him about Alex and his screaming eagle. You need to try my new sour long wilderness walks next time I get to see you in person. The sour is my most popular by far. At the event we had in September this past year, we had I'd taken, what was it? I think 12 cases. We sold out by lunchtime. I had to come back to my shop, and I got I think it was 6 more cases. Yeah, 6 more cases, and we sold out of that too. So it's good stuff. I'll save a bottle for you. Okay. Bye, Justin. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Don't forget about the people that came up by kayak too on wilderness walks. That's an important part of the story. One of these days, man, I'd love to go. That's honestly been one of my biggest misses since getting married and having kids is missing out on all the camping that we used to do. I miss it. Instead of going once or twice a year, now we're down to once every 5, if I'm lucky. Uh, it does. It does. Not complaining. I just miss it. I know, dude. That's freaking crazy. Youngest is 16. My oldest started kindergarten, and he's already at a second grade reading level. Don't know where he gets it from. It's not me. Gotta be his mom. I just write. I don't read. I listen. Speaking of, chat, have you guys read or listened to the Dungeon Crawler Carl series? If not, it's highly recommended. I highly recommend the audiobook version. Narrator is amazing. Currently listening to the Bobiverse series right now. I'm on book 2. That's also pretty good. All right, Long Wilderness Walks. I appreciate you stopping by. You have a great night, and you're not distracting me. I'm doing a pretty good job of doing that myself. So we'll see you in the group chat later, probably tomorrow. All right, and I think that is probably most of my YouTube watchers. Unless Justin is still lurking. I'm not sure. Sorry, spell that. Oh, good. I spelled that right. That's not a cataloging. God. I shouldn't be a writer. Good news, team. That's chapter 1 done. First draft, anyway, or zero draft, what do you want to call it? Okay. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be it for me. It is getting close to when I need to be in bed. So, yeah. I appreciate all of you for stopping by. I appreciate, let's see, who all followed me? Sneaky Science and Coffee Quills. I appreciate you guys following me. Log Wilderness Walks and Justin over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys keeping me company there. Kesper, appreciate you popping into chat. That was fun. It was fun. Been a while since I've done one of these writing streams. Trying to get back into the habit of doing them on Mondays and Wednesdays because that's when I have to have shorter streams. Beyond that, I stream Saturday through Wednesday, 8:30 Mountain Standard Time. Writing, trying to be Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I play games the rest of the days, the other 3 days. So that's something you guys want to see. Great. If not, I still appreciate you guys stopping in this time. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night playing probably some Marvel Rivals. We'll see. Have a good night, guys.